Good evening, everybody. It's Avril from Mitchy Touch Yoga here. Lovely to see you all. So what do we have in store for this evening? Oh, something very, very special. We are reading The Mini Adventures of Freddie by Kate Ball. Now, you know I love to tell you a little something about our authors, don't you? So are you ready? Okay. So, The Mini Adventures of Freddie were written by Kate Ball, who is another friend from the Sue Atkins Book Club, of course. But you see, there's a double bubble here because Mini First Aid and Mitch Titch Yoga are also members of the CAA, the Children's Activities Association, which gives parents peace of mind when they're looking for children's activities. So let me tell you about Kate. You see, she is the proud mum of 6 children. Isn't that wonderful? She has 2 sets of twins. So how many does that make? That's right, 4. She has 2 sets of twins. So I just can't imagine how busy Kate must be, can you? But recently, Kate and her husband appeared on that fabulous show, Dragon's Den, and she won over Sarah Davis, who's invested in Mini First Aid so that Kate and her husband can further their ideas and dreams for their company. Isn't that just fabulous? And a huge well done to both of them. On top of all of that, Kate wrote about Freddie. She believes that we must begin from a very, very young age to learn about first aid, even if it's to know how to call for help. So let's see if we can learn something from Freddie. Are you ready? I think our grown-ups may learn something too. So off we go on Freddie's adventures. The Mini Adventures of Freddie by Kate Ball and illustrated by Hayley Vine. So I'll be sure to show you the pictures inside, okay? Wonderful. Here we go then. Let's see how brave Freddie can be. So you see, this is Freddie. Let's introduce you to Freddie. And this looks like his very good friend here. Okay. Freddie is a very busy boy, playing with toys, eating his lunch, and always playing with friends. Some days, Freddie goes to playgroup too. I bet you love going to playgroup, don't you? Do you have lots of fun with your friends? Sure you do. Sometimes accidents happen, which make Freddie cry. One day, when playing on his favourite swing in the park, Freddie falls off and grazes his knee. Oh dearie me, poor Freddie. Some funny red liquid comes out of Freddie's knee. That's called blood, says Mummy, and Mummy gives Freddie a big cuddle. Mummy stops the blood coming out with a special pad from the first aid kit. Mummy cleans Freddie's knee and gives Freddie a wonderful red plaster. What a brave boy. Oh, wow. Now, can you see that red plaster? Sometimes plasters have pictures on them too, don't they? I wonder what yours are like. Take a look in your first aid box next time and see what is in there. You do have a first aid box, don't you? I'm sure you do. At playgroup, Freddie and his friends love playing outside with the sand and water. Today, Freddie is building a sandcastle with his friend. Stop splashing, Josie! There they are, splashing away, having lots of fun. Oh dear, someone has left a bucket on the floor. Freddie doesn't see it and trips and bangs his head. Oh dearie me, that doesn't sound good, does it, everybody? Let us see what happens to Freddie. Freddie starts to cry. I think I would. His head is hurting. Sadie, the grown-up, gets a nice cold pad and holds it on Freddie's head. You might have a bruise, Freddie, but you'll be okay. Come to see. Yes, he's got a cold, what we call a cold compress really, on his head. Can you see him? Right here, with a cold compress on. Yes. Freddie's head soon stops hurting as he plays a quiet game with Josie and Sadie to rest. I think that's best after banging your head, don't you? Yes, very, very sensible indeed, to be nice and calm and quiet. Wonderful, wonderful advice, I think. So let's see. Today, Freddie is at home. Mummy is busy making lunch. Oh, Mummy says she feels dizzy and then she falls down on the floor. Oh dear. Can you see? Mummy's feeling very, very dizzy and then she falls down. Dearie me, who can help? Freddie is very sensible. He remembers learning at playgroup that poorly people should lie on their side. He pushes Mummy over so she is lying on her side. That is so sensible, Freddie. Well done. Freddie goes to the phone and presses 999. This is a very important number to get help for poorly people. You see Freddie as he's dialing 999. Okay, maybe you could practice that. Not on the phone until it's needed, but practice the number 999. Yes, good. A nice lady called Jenny answers the phone. Freddie tells her that Mummy has fallen over in the kitchen. Jenny asks Freddie if he knows where he lives. Number 2, Hill View, says Freddie. Jenny is very nice and talks to Freddie on the phone and asks him lots and lots of questions about his mummy. I think she'd be rather impressed that he knew where he lived. The ambulance comes with 2 men to look after Mummy. The ambulance men tell Freddie that he is such a good boy for pushing Mummy onto her side and for ringing the special number 999 to get help. Wow, you see, here is the ambulance man talking to Freddie, telling him how brave and how sensible he has been. Wow, what a busy few days for Freddie. First, a graze on his knee, then a bump on the head, and then looking after Mummy like such a good boy. But when Mummy is feeling better, everyone goes out for ice cream for a treat. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Which ice cream would you choose? I wonder. Now, were you listening very carefully? I'm sure you were. Do you know where you live? Practice with a grown-up. Because yes, we could say I live at home. We all live at home, but we need to know the address, okay? First thing to practice. So if someone is poorly, how should we get them to lie down? You remembered from the story, on their side. And if they're on the back, we roll them over, don't we? Great. What is the special number that we press when someone is very poorly? Can you remember? 999. Well done you. So you see, all of these questions are in the back of Kate's book, with Freddie here to help you with the answers. That's very sensible, isn't it? It sure is. So you can find out lots about mini first aid, which we all obviously recommend that we all should know first aid, shouldn't we? You can find out easily at www.minifirstaidofcourse.co.uk. So head on over there and find out all you can. But for now, let's thank Freddie for being very brave and very sensible and teaching us about first aid. Thank you so much, Kate, for letting us read your wonderful story. And good luck with your fabulous investment from Sarah at the Dragon's Den. Take care, everybody. Have a fabulous and safe weekend. And I will see you all as usual on Monday at 7 p.m. for our next bedtime story. Take care, and as usual, love you all to bits. Bye for now. Bye-bye.